joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Matthews. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Here's Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Outside Holiday. Comes up empty down low.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him. Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
Now here's Ross. Shot from free throw range. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to speak with Jacques Vaughn for a moment. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Thank you, Doris. He used that pick just right. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game. And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down a 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday goes in. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Tight defense on him. Lopez with another miss. Magic have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Ross. To the wing right side. Here's Harris. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Bucks trail by 3. And Holiday, here we go. It's blocked.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's a good screen. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Looking to end the run. And he gets it to go.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Ross against Matthews. There's the feed to Ross. Out to the wing. Here's the monster. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Lopez a screen on Ross. Lopez a screen. Here's Middleton. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws.
Well, you know, Chris Middleton, an isolation scorer back at Texas A&M during his college days, now is becoming more of an off-the-ball scorer. Got a solid mid-range game and getting it done inside and out.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Middleton, not an elite athlete, a little tougher creating his own shot perhaps at the NBA level.
Yeah, but it's 6'8" with that nice high release, great touch. I think he has some versatility in that regard, but it's all about efficiency. And with time, he may look to be more aggressive.
He hits the second from the line. Well, the Bucks last season with one of the worst records guys in the NBA, almost despite themselves.
Yeah, a rare high draft pick for a team that's never shown much appetite for rebuilding. Now they find themselves with some gifted young talent.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Holiday with it. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Lopez outside. And Holiday, here we go. That ties it up.
Well, the question for the Bucks is this. I mean, will they feature those young players and then, in turn, by doing that, maximize their development? This has been a team that's been stuck on the treadmill of mediocrity for decades now, it seems. A chance presenting itself to go young and build something special. Will they have the patience and foresight and fortitude to do that? We'll see. I think they do, though. I think they'll be able to stay the course.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Joel Embiid, and he gets it to go.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, the Bucks have locked themselves in with some veteran contracts. I'll be interested to see how they balance minutes. Do you go young and look ahead, or do you put your best talent on the floor? Not an easy call.
So it's Orlando now, trailing by 2. Here's the monster. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Now Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
So it's Orlando now. Here's the monster. Now the dish to Harris. Now here's Ross. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to end this cold run, and it's good on the way in. Ross has got 5.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Outside Holiday. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunity and converting those that he creates.
Now the pass to the monster. Matthews against Ross. Passes it to the monster. Ring shot on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A different look for Milwaukee. And here's Matthews. He feeds it to Jackson. Pass to Evans. The 11-footer. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Here's Hill. It's a 3-point game. Down low. It's stolen by Carter. Outside Jackson. Out to Carter. Back to Jackson. Evans, a screen on Hill. Matthews passes to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here is Korver, defended by Anderson. Good! And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Jackson misses.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Hill up top. He's covered by Matthews. Korver kicks to Hill. There's the pick. Shot off the screen. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Carter sets the pick for Matthews. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far from Milwaukee.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
Well, the Magic weren't the worst team in the East last season, but in most years they could have been. Not a lot to be happy about with how they play.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Anderson outside, 6 to shoot. Jackson drives in. The teardrop ball is in. Well, Orlando, Clark, with the 3rd worst in-conference record in the East, and that matched up to where they finished in the standings.
Well, it seems they just fell victim to slow starts a lot of times, and they didn't have the experience or firepower combination to overcome it.
Here's Hill after Quincy Miller's bucket. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Orlando trailing here. Anderson dishes to Evans. The score now all even.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here is Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ibaka with a screen on Jackson. On the wing, Hill, defended by Carter. Stolen by Carter. Jackson drives in. The kick out to Matthews. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Matthews in a shooting guard.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Hill after Quincy Miller's bucket. Outside Matthews. To the wing on the left. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Ibaka slams it in.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Now here's Carter Williams. It's Jackson atop the key. It's stolen. Fast break, Milwaukee. Hill passes to Middleton. Can't hit. And Orlando the other way now.
Chris Middleton in his second NBA season starting for the Milwaukee Bucks, providing some much-needed perimeter shooting. The former 39th overall pick in 2012, showing he belongs in the NBA.
And Milwaukee has possession after the Magic pick up 2. Hill kicks to Antetokounmpo. Baseline jumper. That's good. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. They set the pick. Jackson dishes to Carter Williams. Magic moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Antetokounmpo passes to Hill. Dishes to Matthews. It's back to Hill. Launches a 3. And he gets the bucket. Hill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Magic trail by 3. Carter Williams with it. Ross on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ross has got 7 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Feeds to Matthews. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. The turnaround J. And another basket for Milwaukee.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Carter Williams against Holiday. Now Carter Williams can't connect from 14 feet out.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Misses the chippy right there.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Ross. He's got 7. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Big step forward in the play of Terrence Ross last year, and you can see why fans are excited about his growth. He has the physical tools and skill set to become an elite wing player.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
They have a very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
That free throw good from Ross. And with Ross, he said that he models himself a bit after Paul George and how he wants to continue to grow as a player.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah,
PG already being,
yeah.
that's a great compliment, already being looked to by some of the younger players in the league. And you're right, Kevin, not a bad guy to model your game after, because PG is an excellent two-way player. Terrence Ross, I think, has a chance to be an elite 3-and-D player at the NBA level. Has 3-point shooting and defense for the uninitiated. Tremendous athleticism and a beautiful stroke make him an entertaining player to watch.
And Terrence Ross can make some highlights, Steve, around the rim.
Yeah, so athletic. You'd like to see him get to the line a bit more. I think he has a tendency to settle, but, you know, as he is, a pretty efficient scorer. The Bucks obviously did not have a great season on the court, but off the court there was some big news as the franchise was sold last April.
And he knocks down the first one. And with the Bucks and their sale, new ownership, what is important is that you notice that it's a local group and they're continuing to really get their tentacles within the community.
Well said, and that's always helpful when you have ownership that's there present and invested in the local community. And there was a lot of fear in Milwaukee that the team could be on the move, but those fears were put to rest.
You have to hand it to the Magic last year. They were a solid team when they played here in Orlando.
Yeah, and that would be indicative of a young team that's trying to find itself. Usually, a team in that rebuilding mode will play better at home.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
But it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. There's that deep love of the game. You can just tell. Thanks.
The Magic went closer to 500 than you would expect here at home last year with a 19-22 record. Better than a fair amount of teams in the league.
Now here's Matthews. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here is Ross. They trail by 3. Harris kicks to Ross. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 13 points now for Terrence Ross.
Well, when you look at Orlando, when you play in front of your home crowd, you get a lift that really can act as a great equalizer for talent. And last year, I thought the Magic were able to make the most of playing at home and getting that lift from the crowd.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Well, when you're the worst team in the league, any game is tough, particularly when you're on the road. It's going to be hard no matter where you play, and that clearly was the case for the Bucks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks with the second fewest road wins in the league last year, Steve, with only 5. Every trip seemed like a nightmare.
Yeah, there really wasn't much they could do other than chalk it up as a learning experience. But, you know, what a difficult way to go through the entire season. They've got to do better than 5 wins away from home this year, that's for sure.
Now, here's Matthews. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 6.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's the monster. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, the Magic are still clearly in the process of rebuilding, but sooner or later, and I think it'll be sooner, they'll be looking to get back into the playoffs with the kind of talent they've started to play.
And with the Magic 2 consecutive years now, Steve, where they've been beaten out of the playoffs, but that could change soon.
Well, this franchise has had so much success since it started that, you know, even a 2-year absence from the playoffs seems like a drought for them. In fact, 4 years is the longest they've ever gone without making the playoffs, and that was when they were actually formed in 1989.
Jeremy Evans checks in for the Magic. Good on the second free throw.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 11. He kicks to Korver. Back to Holiday. Pass to Ingles. The feed to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Again, Holiday missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
That one goes. Come.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
The jumper from the free throw line is good. Holiday's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's the monster, guarded by Holiday. Ross on the wing. They set the pick. There's the pass to the monster. Fires for three, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Well, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Here is Korver, looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Baseline J on the way, and again it's Milwaukee converting.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Now here's Ross. 13 points in the game. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Harris misses. Bucks leading by 3. Down low.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact, giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And he makes the first.
Last year, the Magic clearly were in for a long season, no doubt about it. But I applaud the organization because it seems to me that they've got the right approach here by staying patient and not trying to rush into a quick fix.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Hill in for Kyle Korver. Good on both.
As you said with Orlando, they are prepared to take the bumps, and ultimately it's a model that has shown to have success in the past.
Matthews into the lane. Excellent D there from Hill. Milwaukee leading by 5. Holiday, no one around him. Here's Ibaka, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Matthews kicks to Jackson. Back to Matthews. Passes it to the monster. A dish now to Jackson. Orlando needs to get off his shot. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And it's 9 points for the monster. Orlando has thrown around big money in free agency before, and it really hasn't worked out for him.
Yeah, there's no guarantee just because you sign a free agent to a big-time contract that's going to produce wins for you. This front office is going to try and avoid that until the time is right and their young players are ready to embrace a potential future star.
So it's Orlando now, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Here's Evans, and he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Here's Hill after the Magic pick up 2. He had a nice open look right there. 8 points for him.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Evans setting the pick for Matthews. On the wing, Jackson. The high post shot, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Bucks lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
We've got the monster. ABC is out there with Harris. Then it's Terrence Ross. That's who's out there for Orlando. Harris outside. Lets it go from 14. That's good. Harris has got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic. So it's the Bucks now. 3-point lead. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Ross against Matthews. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game. Magic shooting at 51%. Really solid. Ross in the corner. Here's the three. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Brook Lopez, an elite scoring big man. Tremendous size and shooting touch. He might be the best low-post scorer in the NBA.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. Outside Matthews. A 3-ball. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And for Brook Lopez, always gifted offensively. That's a given. Where he's improved, I think, is in his defensive rebounds. It takes a lot of effort to move that big body around, but he's made that commitment to really get after it, and it shows.
Holiday, the pass to Matthews. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Over to the left wing. Antetokounmpo, a three-pointer off the mark. And Lopez, over 7 foot tall, 275 pounds, guys, not especially athletic. And that can leave him, Steve, sometimes vulnerable defending away from the rim.
Yeah, that's why a lot of teams try to put him in pick and roll on the perimeter, just to test his agility and try to get by him to get into the paint.
Now here is Harris. He has 6. Here's Ross. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, I was able to listen in on what Jacques Vaughn was going over with his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here is Holiday. He's got 13, just 3 to shoot. No good with the tip.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Here's ABC. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Hope. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Matthews dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews. Probably the best of his career.
The Magic trail by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The monster passes to Ross. Left side, Harris. Here's ABC. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Middleton. He feeds it to Holiday. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Goes up off the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Here's ABC. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Now, here is Holiday. 13 points in the game. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Holiday left side. Orlando grabs the miss. ABC's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Harris outside. Pass to the monster. Deep 2 from Ross. They grab their own miss. Harris outside. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Harris has got 8 points.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Middleton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Orlando making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Carter Williams in for the Monster. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Hill, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Carter Williams. To the inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anderson.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Now, here is Hill. They set the pick. Pass to Middleton. Dishes it to Lopez. Nails the baby hook. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Here's Carter Williams, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him. Jeremy Evans checks in for Orlando. Quincy Miller comes in for Terrence Ross. Ibaka against Evans. Ibaka outside. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Hill. And that one hits back iron.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do it. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Now here's Carter Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. Anderson's shot is off. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Matthews gets it to go.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The Magic trail by 4. And here is Carter Williams. Evans, a screen on Hill. And here's Anderson from the arc. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Anderson's got 7.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation. Bucks were in the cellar last year for the East as well as the whole league. They just acted as the doormat for the rest of the conference.
Now here's Matthews. Hill kicks to Matthews. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Matthews with the steal. Outside Hill. It's Matthews on the wing. Evans against Ibaka. And Matthews kicks to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. The Big Daddy passes to Ibaka. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Jackson's got the ball. Now the pass to ABC. Feeds it to Anderson for the lead. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, for the Bucks, it didn't help that they were in one of the tougher divisions in the Eastern Conference, but you also have to factor in the youth of that team. Still hard to accept being as bad as they were.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Magic knocking down the tray. A three for Matthews. Orlando grabs the miss. ABC's got 6 rebounds in the game. He dishes it to Jackson. Unloads from 13. Here's Evans. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
For Orlando, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops. And with the Bucks and the East, really, Steve, it was because they struggled against the rest of the conference that they ended in the cellar.
Well, no doubt that it was a rebuilding year for them last season, and will continue to be like that. But you would hope the Bucks can fight their way out of the bottom of the East this year.
And Orlando making a change here. Matthews is checked in, and both free throws good for Evans.
Jeremy Evans, the human pogo stick he's called, is the former dunk contest champ. He's a rangy 6'9", and the last time it was measured, he's got a 43-inch vertical. And he throws down some video game dunks in real time.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Matthews into the lane. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Orlando, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw, good. Matthews. And Orlando making a change here. Both free throws good from Matthews.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
The third quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front, up 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the jump hook. Antetokounmpo's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Milwaukee. Orlando leading. Outside Matthews. Passes to ABC. Back to Matthews from downtown. Here's Hope. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 4.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And Holiday kicks to Hill. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
To the left wing. Harris outside. He kicks it to Ross. No one near him. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 4. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. And there's the feed to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. The 3. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. Matthews into the lane. Here's Ross. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Lets it go with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the basket by Hill.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Magic leading by 4. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
The Monsters checked in for the Magic. Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, over the break, I listened in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Now here is Harris. ABC passes to Harris. Kicks it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Ross has got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And Holiday, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the monster. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Magic leading by 4. Here's the monster. With some art. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Matthews sets a screen for Holiday. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Over to the wing. Ross with it. Pass to the monster. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. He's still bageled in the second.
Middleton. Offensive rebound. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Ross with a wide open look and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Lopez, a screen on Ross. Matthews into the lane. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Matthews has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Now here's Ross. To stop the drought. Here's ABC, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Timeout called the Bucks. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Here's Holiday, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's the monster. From deep. And that is good. And that's 11 points for Gary Harris.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the pass to the monster. Pass to ABC. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Here's the dish to Matthews. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's the monster. Here's Ross. From down in the low post, it goes. Ross has got 10 points in just the second half. The Bucks trail. And Holiday kicks to Matthews. Matthews left side. Here's Lopez. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's the monster. Down low. Intercepted.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Now Holiday. He feeds it to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday dishes to Matthews. He kicks it to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Matthews passes to Holiday. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's his first 3-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. So it's Orlando now. Out to the wing. 1:27 left in the fourth. Ross passes to ABC. From deep. And blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Dishes to Middleton. Feeds it to Holiday. It's good.
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to ABC. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Great job getting to the bucket and getting to the free throw line. You know, when the game's close, you want your guys attacking just like that.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The score is tied at 85. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks to Matthews. No good from three-point territory. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
That one miss could hurt them. I mean, there's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
Holiday. Got it!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
The monster passes to Ross. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he commits the intentional foul. The first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a three-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's the monster. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. You guys face